Hello, my name is Antonio and this is a small utility box which I built in order to convert from control voltages to MIDI control changes or AfterTouch in order to control various parameters on some synthesizers which don't support anything else than MIDI. And I want to automate some parameters like the cutoff of a filter, and I want to do so with a step sequencer. My step sequencer only outputs notes over MIDI, and of course it has a CV output. But I could convert from MIDI notes to CC losing some resolution, and I don't want to do so. I want the full resolution, the full range of values, so I decided to build this box. So let's look at this setup. I have my small box, I have a step sequencer, and I have a little synth which only has some CV input, some MIDI input, and well, it has some CV connectivity, but it's only to sync it or to output control voltages towards other synths. So I want to control the frequency, so I can close the sound or open it. I want to control the resonance, so I can make it more yeah. So this box has two CV input and also a pedal input. It has 3 switches, one for each input, so I can disable that input, I can turn it on or reverse its range. I have an amount control for each CV input. Pedal doesn't make sense because I can control it better with my feet. Yeah, I can set the maximum, the base value for the CV, for each CV. So I can start from 0, or I can start having the sequencer move from this value, for example, from the middle towards the maximum value, which is set by the amount, which will restrict the range of values in output. This box also has an encoder and a push button, so I can switch between various presets which I saved on hardware inside my code to control various synthesizers which requires different parameters. So, as you heard, this is the basic sound, and yeah, it's pretty boring. So I want to sync it. I want to play a little sequence. As you can hear, this is a pretty static sequence. Nothing to write home about. So what I can do, I want to use this small step sequencer, and I use it to synchronize my synth, which has a built-in note sequencer from which I play the sequence. So this has 2 control outputs. Red is the first row, blue is the second row, and the green cable is to sync a synthesizer. So red goes into CV1, blue goes into CV2. As we can see from the little screen, CV1 goes to cutoff, frequency on the synthesizer panel, and resonance, res, is CV2. Yeah. So let's start the sequence. Oops. Let's put it in play mode. Let's start the sequence. Still pretty boring. So we start. Let's turn on the CV control over the cutoff. Yeah, you can hear a very different sound. We can change the values. For example, I turn this little knob. And I can turn on also the second control of resonance. Let's change it a bit so we can hear the effect of resonance. Okay. Raise the base value of cutoff frequency. Yeah, you can hear it screaming. So this is with resonance turned up to min. This is in off position. And I can raise the resonance and you can hear it screaming. So now I increase it. And as we can hear, it screams, but only on some steps. So I turn it on the resonance, the cutoff. As we can hear, it's automating the parameters. Yeah. So that's all for the moment.